Hey guys, Micah from Black Bear Custom Kydex. I've got a very cool sheath to show you for this Benchmade saddle skinner or saddle mount skinner. I can't remember what it's called. This one is going to, oh man, I'm already forgetting. It's going to Harrison. Harrison, I forgot where you're at, buddy. I want to say Arizona, but I think I'm probably totally wrong on that. Anyway, Harrison asked for a sheath that would hold his saddle skinner, I think it's called, an Exotac fire rod, and I'm going to be I'll be showing the sheath with my Exotac on there, but he already has one, so I got to remember to take that off before I mail it. So we got the knife, an Exotac fire rod, a Sunto clipper compass, and it would carry via scout straps, leather scout straps with snaps on them. So here's what I came up with. I emailed him and told him that I ended up, because of the size of the sheath and all the things on it, that I nixed the idea for multiple straps and just went with this really wide single strap with snaps on the backside. So I'm going to show you how all this works. Alright, so we got this Sunto clipper on there, and this guy can actually, can clip in here, but in case you want to carry this in a different orientation, if you want to switch sides or whatever, move it to the front, I made it possible to clip the clipper into either side. So this sheath is 100% ambidextrous. You can carry it front or back facing either direction, so it's pretty cool. The fire rod on here, man, I'm tired, sorry guys. The fire rod on here can be carried in either orientation. You can switch it out either side. Works just fine. My personal preference would be to carry it, just because I think it looks a little better, would be to carry it over here. And when you do, you'll notice that it actually kind of comes in contact with the sheath there, which is not totally ideal, but it doesn't actually hinder it too much. If anything, it's kind of like a safety. It'll prevent your fire rod from being able to fall off. But either way, I definitely recommend some shot cord. And Harrison, I'm going to send you some shot cord and let you tie yourself a little safety on there. So this is how I would recommend carrying it, like that. The clipper, like I said, can go on either side. Bear with me, guys. Alright, so it's really easy to put in. You just have to, the bottom of it has it's like a little alligator mouth. You can just kind of force it on, and the bottom will go below the Kydex while the rest of it stays above. So it'll look something like that. It works perfectly on either side. And then you also have the option of, I've seen some other guys do it where they clip onto like their shot cord or something like that. So you can totally do that. You technically could clip onto the leather, although I don't think I would recommend it, just because that's going to be bearing the weight of the sheath, and it'll possibly be rubbing on your belt, and yeah, I wouldn't risk having that pop off like that. So alright, and then the scout strap is just held on here by snaps, and I just cannibalized some off of some soft loops. You might be wondering, why didn't I just use the soft loops? I really don't like soft loops. Plus the client asked for leather, and this leather looks really nice. So what I did was I just ran these little flathead screws down through the actual snap receivers, and that's what I got there. So that's how I've got that set up. And you can actually remove it if you take these two screws off. If you wanted, if you found that carrying it in whatever orientation you liked the snaps more on one side than the other, you can actually unscrew this and just flip the whole leather thing around 180 degrees, carry it on the other side exactly the same. So it works nicely. These are pull the dot snaps, so you want to make sure they're only going to go on one way and they're only going to come off one way. That's what they mean. Like, you can't pull it from the side and have it unsnap. So what you want to do is, as you're putting it down, kind of just bend that lip up and make sure you fit that highest part of the snap onto the receiver first, and then snap it down. Should go on there pretty easy, and they actually come off pretty easy too, as long as you're pulling from the bottom up. So it should work out nicely. The pressure of your belt going through there is not going to make them come undone. But alright, so there we go, and you can see I've done I dyed this leather myself. It's got mahogany colored dye on there, a little black edge coat, and then I try to make sure that the leather is protected on all sides. So on the back here I've got tan coat. Alright, that's what we got there. And now to check out the knife. The knife goes in nice and smooth. It's got a good click going in, no rattle, no play, and it's not quite a ballistic draw. Couldn't seem to get enough opposing pressure to like really make it pop off, but you definitely have an easy one-handed draw. So, alright guys, that is what I got for you. If you like this sheath, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like my channel, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think of this thing, especially this leather scout strap. Started doing them a little bit more lately, and I really like them. So I'd love your opinions on those. Share it with all your buddies, and I appreciate you dealing with my rambling and tuning in for this video. Stick around for the next one. God bless.